Alright, hey there guys, it's Metro and we are back today, and today we're going to be doing some Holy Pally. Can't change while Cavalier's on CD. Yeah, we're going to be doing some Holy Pally. Did a lot of keys in my DK over the last 2 or 3 days. Yeah, Thursday, Friday especially. And honestly, I'm kind of looking to do something else for a day. And we're going to do some Paladin today. I've been really excited about... let's put it this way, I played with a bunch of Paladins yesterday. We had like 3 or 4 keys on stream, and then we did like 2 or 3 keys off stream with Paladins. They are just really attractive to me, man. Like, I'm just loving what I'm seeing from this spec. So, in fact, to the point where people that I've been playing with off stream, it was all about shamans. Everybody was like, shaman's the best, blah blah blah. And we did a bunch of keys with Paladin last night, and it was like, oh no, Paladin's the best. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, holy fuck. We had 2 absolute duds of shamans and 2 absolute studs of paladins, so it's like, fuck, man, I gotta play it. I just have to. So anyway, fast food, welcome buddy, glad to see you. And herp derp double derp, welcome to the stream. So let's get to it. We're gonna open up our chest here. Our great vault. That is no longer a chest, but it's a big old thing in the wall here. I'm really excited to play though. So let's see, let's get to it. Paladin is by far the best. Oh nice. Glad others agree. Okay, so we either got a ring with a socket or a neck that's really bad. Let's see which is our... Obviously the ring is going to be... Yeah, we actually have a decent neck, so we take the ring regardless. People sleeping on them so badly. They're just made... That's really good stats too, isn't it? Crit verse socket as well. They're basically made for this season, I feel like. And we got Sanguine Depths as well. Very nice. That's a good ring. 220 ring. Our first 10 item from the Paladin. Verse Mastery will drop. But yeah, it's like they're just made for the Prideful ad. We were doing it, like we had done the keys with shamans, right? And like literally every we were doing 15s and 16s. Every Prideful was like I even said at one point we were going into the Prideful, the dude had like 5% mana, and I was like, we're gonna wipe here. Get ready. Like, you know what I mean? It changed the whole run. It was like, we have big CDs for the boss after the Prideful. No, you got to use them right now. Literally, you got to use them on the Prideful. Otherwise, we're going to wipe. And they used them, and we didn't wipe, and it was like, might have been overkill. I don't know. But then we do the key with the Paladin, and we're just never in any danger. Like, it's never even on the table. Because they have DR, like, you know, Devotion Aura helps. Then they have Aura Mastery to make Devotion Aura even stronger at times to kind of counteract the Prideful's ticking stuff. And then, of course, they just have Divine Toll, right? It's like literally like, okay, everybody's at 5% health, back to full. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, we're all set. You know what I mean? It's like you can't wipe to a fucking Prideful with the Paladin Healer. It's just so much easier. And those ads are starting to get really hard, honestly, so... Anyway, congrats on the 16 Spires. Thanks, man. We did a couple other 16s yesterday and a lot more 15s last night, so check the sheet. Unfortunately, one of them was a Plaguefall that I guess I didn't hit record on. I don't know how I didn't. Pretty sure I did, but I guess I didn't. So I don't have that one recorded. But that was definitely the hardest key we've done all season. 16 Plaguefall, and we smashed it. Okay, anyway, let's... look for a gem. I don't know what to even get. I think I'll just get verse gems at this point, just because it's going to help a little bit. VuhDo, welcome. Welcome to the stream. What's the name of the gem? I don't even know. Wait, why does it say 12 mastery? What? That's not it. I actually don't know what they're called. They look like triangles, don't they? Ah, there they are. Wow, 29 gold? What? That's kind of sad. JC is just so shit, man. I have to tell you, I can't imagine being JC. It's unfortunate. You are so close to Keystone Master. Yep, only 2 more dungeons. Theater of Pain and Sanguine Depths. So maybe we'll get that tonight or tomorrow or something. I don't know. Can I get my gem, please? Thank you. Don't know why that happens. I guess I can get a cheap enchant too. Kind of on a budget on this character. I'm really trying to get blacksmithing going, and I don't want to spend all my money. Armor. Chance. Finger. So we're looking for binding. That's the old one. That's WAD or BFA. It's called Tenant, isn't it? That's actually only 300 gold, so sounds good. Tenant of Versatility. Is that the best one? I don't know. We had Theater of Pain as well last night. We had Theater of Pain 16. I was like, good, let's do the 16, see how it goes. If not, we can do the 15. We did the 16, and we made a skip. And I guess I had forgotten that this was going to be a problem because I didn't alert anyone to it. But we made a skip, and we needed to kill, like, we skipped the pack in front of Gore Chomp or whatever the fucking dude's name is. And then we got the Prideful spawn on that pack where it's just like 7 like jumping around small mobs and 1 really big guy. And I actually had no idea that if you killed all of the jumpy around small guys before the big guy, it would spawn Prideful. But we found out that it did because we had like 90.5 million DPS on all the small guys, and the big guy was at like 60% health when the Prideful spawned. So we wiped there. Huge mistake. Didn't realize that was even going to happen. I've only done that like twice. But either way, wipe there. That was it. We said, fuck it, we'll just do the 15. So we do the 15. And on the 16, it was like the pack in the first area of the Kultarok platform things. I was usually mind controlling one of those skeletons to take them out of the fight. So there was no confusion about interrupts. Like in a Pug, it's a grand slam because there's 2 dangerous interrupts and 1 mob that is doing an insane amounts of damage. So for me, I'm like, there's no way we're going to actually interrupt both of these mobs and live. It's just not going to happen. So I take the mob that I can out of the pack. And now there's only 2 mobs and only 1 cast to interrupt. So I said I was going to do that on 16. And everybody's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm going to pop off. I'm going to pop big CDs here. No, don't do that. I'm like, okay, fine, I won't. So we killed them pretty quick. Didn't have any issues with the interrupt. Then on the 15, again, I was like, okay, you don't want me to do that again? And people were like, no, don't do it, don't do it. I was like, okay. We didn't do it. And guess what? We missed a fucking Necrobolt volley, and it literally one-shot everybody but me. 100% health. Well, maybe they were low already, but it killed 4 players. I was like, that's the key. I mean, you know what I mean? I should have fucking mind control. And I said after, I'm like, listen, I'm never not going to mind control that mob again. I don't care what you're popping on it. It's just not worth it. Having 2 extremely dangerous interrupts going on when all you're worried about is either killing a mob really fast or survival is not good. I don't want that in the pack, you know what I mean? But anyway, so we got Sanguine Depths, Sanguine +9, and we'll see what happens. Oh, we didn't update our add-on today. Let's do that. We lost our top 15 to someone losing internet on the last. Oh god, that's not fun. Sorry to hear that, man. It's funny, you know, you said I've actually had that happen, and not the internet, but like I've had technical issues cause us to fail that key on the last boss. I think there's something going wrong there. And we had this bombkin who was like claiming he couldn't see anything on the screen. I wonder if that's like actually something going on there. All right, we got some good classes right now. Just need the battle res now. Maybe grab a bear. I'd love to see a bear. Blood DK is fine too. All right, the comp's coming together. Very good start. Yeah, technical issues. A crane landed on power lines near him. Wait, seriously? That's the world saying no. Yeah, for real, that sucks. Well, sorry to hear that. Why does that happen? Anyway, don't mean to be rude, Metro, but are you colorblind? Was curious due to icon colors for Holy Paladin in your weak auras. No, not colorblind. Just changed the color scheme of them. I quite like them to be blue because they match the Kyrian theme, and I also had like a really blue-centric transmog for a while, but I don't know. I've been using the Scarlet Crusade transmog. I might go back to the blue transmog though now. The Scarlet thing is awesome. I'm glad I got it, but this wasn't really why I got it. Just wanted to use it for a little bit. That Scarlet thing is like a transmog, special transmog from the Dark Moon Fair that's only available during the Dark Moon Fair. So I had to like, I kept missing it. I just kept it. I didn't realize, I didn't know it was in the game for like 8 years. And then I finally did realize I was in the game, and I just kept missing the Dark Moon Fair because I just kept forgetting. Wow, look at that water. I never saw that. It's very blue. Doesn't even look like water. It's interesting. So everybody keeps making posts about, they keep saying on floor 17 they just start getting one shot in Torghast, the Twisting Corridors thing. Is this the reality? Well, what's special about floor 17 that this keeps happening? We got a blood DK. It's a good comp. It's a great comp, really. As long as that guy actually lusts, this is a very good comp. Windwalker's pretty strong right now too. Neo is getting dumpstered. Is it actually like something with the highest floor though? Or is it just it happens the whole time and people don't realize it until it gets to the highest floor? I've been playing I don't know how many years and I have no clue what set you mean. What's it called, please? I fancy looking. I'm wearing it right now. It's the Scarlet Ensemble from the Dark Moon Fair. It's only added in Legion. Okay, see you later. Anyway, scaling gets wonky later on. Gotcha. So you could see the set right here, though. I mean, minus the sword, I have the shield on, but that weapon is obviously not part of it. But this is all plate gear, right? In default, like this is not plate. It's actually mail, right? So you can get this as a plate set, which I love. But yeah, let's go back to the blue. Le bleu. Okay, where'd it go? Blue Paladin, right? That's the one. We just need to get a proper weapon, though. That's the only issue. That looks pretty good. Problem was I didn't have a good shield for it. It worked well when I was ret. It worked really well when I was ret. But now that I'm playing Holy and Pro, I don't actually have a good shield for it. There's a blue one of these shields, isn't there? Ooh. I've seen bad things about Brewmaster, sadly, but not that bad, I'm sure. How was I using the Zoms? Yeah, this one. Alright, we'll use that for a bit. Oh, but my hair is still red. Changed my hair color. Anyway, what else? DK leave because nobody greeted him? Maybe, yeah. That's good. That's fine by me. Go ahead and leave if you're going to leave for that. Don't greet that guy. I really want to kind of like get this character going. The problem is like I don't have any gear. Like I literally like I couldn't do a 15 on this character even if I had a group around me because I just don't. Like I still have shit gear. I need to get a better need a better legendary, a higher item level legendary. So I need to do Torghast. Like that shit is gonna not happen probably. So yeah, need to like buy some BOEs or something. Couldn't even hit last boss in layer 1 as Havoc. Got one shot, had immunity on I-beam, so kited it while I was on CD. Don't know how layer 2 will go. Need to get lucky with anima powers. So that is happening to you guys. Like level like 15 you're fine, but then level 17 you're not. That's strange. That does sound bugged then. If that's the case. Brew's fine in there. Only sketchy one is DOS due to Mizal's stagger issue. For most part, especially with Keg Legendary, your snap aggro is insane to just kite away this week. Unless you use WoW as the melee DR. Well, let's hope we're not needing to kite on a 9. That would be unfortunate. If you need to kite on a 9, then the spec is not okay. Level 16 for me. Pulled entire rooms before that. That's so weird. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to do it probably tomorrow, or I won't be able to stream or do much tomorrow because I have to, we got to finally take the Christmas decorations down. But after that, I'll probably play some WoW and we'll see what happens. Oh, this guy's from Azralan? I didn't even realize. Stupid ass long ass names, man. I keep inviting people. Look at that. I invited this guy too. I didn't even realize. Fuck. Oh well. Won't matter, hopefully. Alright, let's do it. Gotta throw out the whole group now. Yeah, it's polluted. Here we go. Oh, that guy's feral. Of course he is. That's fine, doesn't really matter. We just need the battle res. Alright, quacking. I'll have to pay a little bit more attention to that. Sadly, that means not in melee at times, many times. Azralan players always make for some good entertainment in Metro's group. You're right about that. That's the case for sure. He is feral with no alternative shift form. Can't be trusted. My main alt is Survival Hunter, and I feel the feral hate. Yeah. Survival's equally disappointing to see. Oh, that'd be worse, actually. To me, at least, like, you know, whatever. In this key, Bombkin would dominate, but it doesn't matter. It's a fucking 9. But God, imagine if I invited a Survival Hunter this week. That would be so disappointing. Yeah, Brew is just not in a good place right now. Dude's getting hit like the same as a Blood DK, but he doesn't have any crazy HPS coming, you know what I mean? Fucking monk keeps getting hit by these frontals. Anyway, survival is literally bonkers in this dungeon right now. There's 3 players playing it. Damage-wise, it's fine. In this dungeon? Why would it be in this dungeon? But yeah, I mean, that's fine and all, but Marksman is just better in every way, right? Just like the Feral versus Bombkin situation. Same issue. Need a sight. Okay, I did. Really got to kick those engorges. I can admit Bombkin is better, but I still play Feral because it's what I enjoy. Yeah. That's fine. Play what you enjoy. Just be aware. God, that does a lot of damage. Gotta see the Feral on boss though. That's where they shine. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, they are pretty good damage right now, that's for sure. No issues with that. I was gonna say, why did the Prideful not spawn? I thought it was because we didn't get this tick. I was literally about to be like, oh my god, that tick prevented us from getting Prideful. Funny. What's going on? That engorge. You can't be interrupted when you have a bubble up, right? I assume. And Divine Plea at the right time there. Anyway, keyword is should. Azrael on Feral will be interesting. Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, nobody's interrupting. That's terrible. Alright. Forgot all about this mechanic. Cool. Anyway, the BM Brewmaster's paper. Surprised they are getting smacked around as much as they are. Yeah, on a 9, you would hope that that wouldn't be the case. Oh, I never actually switched my talent, that's why. I was gonna say. God, that's a long cast. I almost didn't get that off. Anyway, it always happens. I give them the chance after chance, and they always kill my key. Yeah. Man. Our HP pool is not quite ready for these keys, I feel like. Wow, did nobody interrupt at all on that pack? Anyway, the letdown has happened, and no making up for that. Maybe Pharaoh just needs to warm up. No. This guy, like, gets hit by every possible frontal in the game. Okay, we really need to start interrupting. And luckily there's not a lot of interrupting needed in this dungeon, but kinda silly. Use this corner here to line of sight. Dude, please interrupt the fucking silences. I can already imagine Metro and John just shaking their heads. A little risky fighting him here. Holy fuck, dude. This is really annoying, man. I can't keep getting silenced every fucking time. Were you able to down Sire? Yeah, we got it, yep. Are you using VuhDo? That is correct. No idea where this hunter is. Line of sight for some reason. What is he doing? Is he like literally trolling me? Keeps fucking running out of line of sight as I'm healing him. What is that above your party frame? Decursive? Nope, didn't even realize that was happening. Did you see the tented blood buffs? Correct, yep. Yeah, I like that. Nice armor buff there. Should be good. I don't know exactly how much armor it equates to, though. Has anybody actually, like... Does anybody actually know? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to record my armor on Monday night, and then I'll record it again on Tuesday morning. I just hate because people like this give Feral a bad rep. Unfortunately, man, it's not the people giving it the bad rep. It's the spec itself. Class Writers did a write-up earlier, I believe. I just haven't read it yet. A write-up? I mean how much, like, actual armor that is. Because it says it's 20% more armor from strength. But I don't know how much that actually is. Because I don't know how to do math. %20 is 20%. You seem to be misunderstanding the question. Anyway, the guy probably put Balance's name so he'd get invited to more keys. Yeah, to be honest, that's probably exactly what happened. Either that or you're misunderstanding the change. Could be both. It's a 3 to 5% damage reduction. Oh, really? I figured it'd be nice as a Night Fate because I already have tons of strength, you know? Hover over your strength, it should show you how much you get from it. Right, it does. That's my point. I'm trying to figure out how much it will be when it's 70%, not 50%. And that's the part that I can't figure out. The class writers have said it's 3 to 5 on the write-up. What write-up? What are we talking about write-up? There's no write-ups. Oh, you're talking about the fucking people who make the Wowhead post or something? I see. This will be the first time I've ever done this fight as a non-tank. Hit by that. Well, it's not too bad. But obviously it's fortified. Basically, it'd be like you'd use wings. I could just bubble. You just use wings for one. And then Divine Toll every other, basically, and you'd be good. That dude just got fucking quacked. Did you see that shit? Holy fuck, that dude just got fucking quacked. Wow, I never saw somebody get quacked like that. Wow. Cool. Last Rider's thoughts on January 12th tuning. There we go. As the lowest armor tank, we had a is that really true? I don't know. We have less armor than Brewmaster, really? I don't know about that. Struggle to believe that. We had a high damage intake issue and relatively higher risk of being bursted down by melee attacks. This is even more visible in Mythic Plus than in Raids. A DK Bone Shield is a change. Can't really be reading that and doing this at the same time. We'll read it afterwards. I guess I'll have to actually do this mechanic. We will need a good CD for each of those as well. Okay, I guess I'm only getting one of these. Beware. I didn't get my beacon, unfortunately, so I didn't get the free shit. Yeah, just kill it. Anyway, Mythic 9 is harder than 10, pretty much, yeah. This guy's Celestial Brew usage is terrifying. Brewmaster shouldn't look like this. This is woeful, oh boy. True Pride changes the game for sure, yeah, definitely. Definitely helps. What is killing these people? That dude's gear's probably broken or some shit. He's got a ton. He's got 31k health, so I guess not. Traps? I don't know about that. Maybe though.
Escaped the Sanguine Depths, and neither will you.
You definitely don't want to be getting hit by that as a tank. This guy literally is fucking trash. This is the worst person I've ever played with, I think. God, man, you gotta dodge those. Holy fuck, that's embarrassing. Really embarrassing. That's it. We don't have comments. How do I get rid of this? There you go, pick it up. I think he's going to drop it when it isn't needed, then on CD when it is needed. Dodging front of the Mythic Plus, Metro asking for too much once again. Go on.
Gods, slay them all.
Still does a lot of damage. Jeez, look at those crits. Holy fuck. A lot of sanguine there, though.
That prisoner belongs to the master. You will not
I keep hearing that prisoner belongs to the Ashfane Company. Isn't that the same line from Toldagor? Or something. Something about the Ashfane Company. I remember, it's like, sounds so familiar. I don't know why, every time I hear that line. Now we're about to have some trouble here. BFA PTSD is real. Huh? What is the best covenant for blood? No idea. I'm not worried about what the best is. Just pick the one that you like the most. Okay. Anyway, did we read it all? That's a smart druid, putting balance in his name, then playing feral, alright? It's funny. Easier invites for him. Yep. Alright, this is going to be the last time we play with an Azralon player today, and this will definitely be the last Brewmaster we play with. I'm sure they're fine if you're a good healer, but I am not, so this is very tough. He could just be playing it wrong. It doesn't really matter. If it's happening in a 9, it's going to happen in a 10, and it's going to keep working the same way for me. I'm going to keep being behind the whole pack, never get to do anything fun. I love having the blink from Nightfey. Oh, I know, that is so fun, man. I'll tell you what, Nightfey is just such a great great covenant. Man, Divine Toll sure is sick for Paladin. It's the only reason I'm able to do these keys, legitimately. If I didn't have this spell, I would not even... I'd be doing like 4s and shit right now. I suck at this spec, but Divine Toll carries me, like, legitimately. Let's bubble that bleed off. There's a huge boost to performance. It's just so, the ease of it, the ease of using it is so high. It's just so valuable. It's going to be really close to being a non-upgrade, isn't it? I just like literally can't DPS. This guy's just getting his fucking ass. Look, come on, man. Are you kidding me? It's a fucking 9, dude. Play this fucking spec right or don't play it. Wow, that is insane. It's died to 3 mobs on a fucking 9. That's insane. I just started watching How is Healing a Brewban. Horrible. This is the worst fucking healing experience I've ever had. And it wasn't fun in BFA. It's fucking 10 times worse in Shadowlands. This is ridiculous. This guy's back. He's almost dead again. Jesus. It's like a Blood Decay, but without Death Strike. This is what a Blood Decay would be like without Death Strike, I'm pretty sure. I took less damage on the 16s we were doing. He's playing the DPS variant of Brewmaster. It seems he's twisting through brews, but purifying super early. Let's go on. Inferno Master, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Welcome. Wonder what eye level he is? He's like 205 or something. Blood DK without Death Strike brings up DHC Blood Boil. This is worse than that. Legion Blood DK was stronger than Brewmaster right now. I feel you just have to kite on this gauntlet as Brew. That is a shame. That is, if you cannot survive like standard size pulls, that is really scary. That spec is in trouble. I don't know how everybody isn't saying it's not. No idea why they nerfed fucking. What are we doing? Hello. Why they nerfed Celestial Brew's uptime. That was a little early, I guess. Oh, Bubble just stopped him from coming to me, though. That's nice. Oh, got hit by that. Doesn't matter. We still got huge get out of jail free card here. Bleed really doesn't do a lot this week. There's our get out of jail free card. Basically, you just have to keep people like around 50% health when you don't have Divine Tulip. And then you're good after that. Any brew makes BM look like a god spec, but I can't get behind it. Gotcha. Brewmaster is A tier based on 12 to 22 K. Yeah, just because they are played there doesn't mean they're good, though. That's the problem. Anyway, only time on that gauntlet that I kite a Brewmaster was due to Necrotic. Yeah, I'd hope so. We're not kiting on a fucking 9 normally. We got, oh my, what the fuck? Okay, we just got a piece of loot, a legendary, and 2 conduits. Jesus Christ. You definitely don't want to kite as Brewmaster on Gauntlet. You can't stand and bang for sure. Even without Chiron, you can stand. It's a super solid state. This guy just doesn't play it in your key. What is your party frame add-ons? I have all my add-ons described in the add-on video in the description, so check it out. But this is VuhDo, and this is default over here. Do I even have this up? I don't know. What else? The Brewmaster wants to ensure that his key won't get timed. Yeah, right, for real. That's it, I guess. Okay, so, well, let's go put those conduits in so we don't keep getting that stuff. That was funny. 5 items. One of them was a piece of gear as well, which is actually a huge upgrade. Oh, shit, I just realized. We got gloves. That's a fucking 200 item level. That's great. That's a big upgrade. 197 now. Sweet. So we just still have a 171 cloak on. And that's it. Everything else is good now. Trinkets are not great, but we're getting there. The cloak, we need to upgrade. Metro loot shower left immediately. Yeah, I mean, the group sucked. I played with 205 Blood Decay and a key that died every pull. Yeah, well, that's gonna happen for sure. Blood Decay is even harder to work well, I'm sure, than Brewmaster. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind trying this. Oh, it's a potency conduit? Yeah. Interesting to see how much damage it actually does. Okay, we didn't get a renown though. That would have been nice to get. Alright, so the key is now miss. Oh, that's good. Alright, miss 10. Let's get that going. Miss plus 10. No Azralon, no Brewmasters. A bad Bloody Kid is not even a tank. Yeah, I mean, basically, you're right. Yeah, honestly, yeah. It's kind of wild, actually, how bad that would be. Okay, let's read the rest of this. Hold on, let's just delist real quick. The Blood Death Knight Bone Shield change is a change that is a welcome addition, but not groundbreaking, and does not really change that much. You can expect to see 3 to 5 additional physical 3 to 5% additional physical DR depending on your gear and the difficulty of the content you are doing, thanks to K scaling with content difficulty. Amplified further thanks to Fallen Crusader procs, this amped up slightly further when using strength potions instead of raw DPS potions. This does not do anything against any damage not reduced by armor, evidently, of which there is a bit in keys. A lot of packs have instant tank busters or casts with very low cast time. The best example being Bone Strike. Bone Strike. Okay. Yeah, anyway, so it would probably be like over 5% for me then, if it's 3 to 5%, and they're probably not even considering Night Fae. So I just have 8% more strength, basically, for most of the dungeon. So that'd be about a 5% physical damage reduction buff. That's pretty damn good. If that is true, that is very good.
Our purpose is clear. We will not.
How many 10s have you done on your Paladin? Just that one from last week. About to do a second one. As in Bone Strike, the Plaguefall guys before the second boss. I have no idea. No clue. Okay, so let's get Mage. I guess pretty good. It's okay. I mean, he's okay. No Azralan. Sorry. We just went through that before. Although I don't know. I might have to. Tank Azralan. Well, we get Bloodlust out of the way. Or Battle Res out of the way. Oops. Man, I don't know why that happens. It's annoying. Healer was out healing the Blood Decay as well. Feels bad. Gonna have to start using strength pots soon. Maybe, yeah. If I could afford them. I basically use no pots right now, so if I was using a pot, it would be the strength pot. But I cannot continually do these keys as much as I am and use those pots. That would not be possible. No thanks. I'm not doing a fucking 4-man pre-made of Azralan, people. That dude only got the invite because he was attached to the tank. Anyway, yeah, we won't be doing that. Are you playing EU or US? Yeah, US right now. Technically, it's 5 times as cheap to pot this expansion. Right, I guess so. That doesn't matter, though. Okay, that was the guy I was gonna take in the first place, so let's get him. That guy's balanced, so that's a good pick. Anyway, 4-man pre-made from Azralan. Yeah, 0% chance that's happening. I just avoid pre-mades in general. They never seem to be equally good. A 4-man especially, it's like, wow, you guys are really... Somebody in that group must absolutely suck, right? Because why the fuck would you be queuing as a fucking 4-man pre-made? That is just retarded. Okay, it's just not done anywhere near enough keys. I mean, come on. I have more keys. I've doubled the keys that this guy has, and I play this character like 4 hours a week. Shaman would be nice. Let's see in Shaman. Azralan, though. No, sorry. We see a good hunter, I guess. Take this guy. It's pretty good. Just need an actual tank. These people have done like 4 keys total. And they're all Americans. Good start. Hopefully, anyway. Who signs up in a 4-man pre-made? That's what I'm saying. Like 2 groups in a row. 2 chunks of 4 players in a row. It's like, holy fuck, you guys must... Somebody in that group must absolutely blow, right? Because how are you doing something like that? If anything, and you really want to play in a 4-man, you just list your group and get people to whisper what key they have to you. You know what I mean? That's what we used to do. But that just doesn't... If you really don't want to do your own key, you know? I mean, 4-man group, just do your own fucking key. Why are you doing a fucking... Why are you trying to pug? Anyway, especially when we all had the same... I don't know, we 4-man queue into good keys sometimes. Gotcha. What is the time where you are? So you can see it right here, 1 o'clock Eastern. Even if they are all okay, if one messes up, then they'll blame you. Right, it's just not going to happen in a queue like this. If we're doing like a 20 or some shit, maybe, but no chance. Warrior tank, interesting. I would like to see that. Let's see it. I level on Paladin. I think I'm like 197 or something. Warrior tank, show me what you got. Yeah, I'd like to see this, honestly. See what this guy's got here. Relatively geared. Done a fair amount of keys, so we'll give him the go. We'll give him the play, see what happens. Oh boy, not a good start. Does everyone know the fights? Oh my god. No and no. Yeah, right. You just wait, people. 2 more patches and Warrior Tank will be gods again. Just a bit more haste. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. That Transmog looks fucking horrible with that totem on his back. Holy shit. This will be interesting. Yeah, Warrior's pretty good, man. I don't know. It's not that bad, that's for sure. Asking if you know the fights on a 10 is pretty funny. Yeah, that is kind of cringe. Kind of silly. Of course it will. Shield block uptime metro. What? Nice. You seem to be confused, my friend. What do you think? The other tanks are just going to get worse while Warrior gets better? They are miss a bit more than some haste. Haste was not what was making it right. That's what I'm saying. They're not just going to get better while every other tank gets worse. That's not going to be happening. Okay, anyway, let's give this a go. Second 10, first 10 of the week for the Paladin. For some reason I can see the countdown now, I don't know. Hopefully they'll fucking actually fix that properly sometime. Okay, so we had this happen last night in a 16 of this dungeon. We had this, I pulled this pack by accident, and it wasn't actually that big of a deal, but we needed Shroud to save it, so hopefully that won't happen today. Let's see how this guy does it. Not a good start. It's actually kind of tough to fight here. What's going on? Why am I taking all this damage? Oh, he's pulling it on purpose. Okay. Well, so much for pride for the first boss. God, I just love that spell, man. I always hate when I'm not tanking. Other tanks do weird stuff. No, this is good. This is why I'm doing this. I want to see the weird stuff. Keep an eye on his damage, too, and give me, like, an overall report on if he's doing good damage or not. I won't be able to pay attention because I suck at healing. So I need to pay very close attention to everything else, like dying. I thought I dispelled, but I guess not. That fucking pass is brutal. Yeah, Quaking kind of sucks. Not as fun as I thought it was going to be this week. Can you spell reflect that dot? Probably. Good if I didn't have to keep spelling it over and over again. I think calling Divine Toll a get out of jail free card. Yeah, that's definitely how it is. Okay, that was a huge error. We had that happen the other day on our DK as well. But there's no actual damage here now, so we can get some offense in. Just kidding. That does more damage than I expected it to. I only play as a tank, so it's kind of interesting to see you play as a healer. Note, I pull what I can handle. Or to see your pain as a healer, right? Nice. Yeah, it's good to get another perspective, and I think the healer role is the one that you want when you're looking for another perspective. So not a great, oh my god. It's just toast. See you later. Probably want to use some spell reflect there. Gotta interrupt that spell there. Otherwise, they're healing like crazy. Oh, well, that's a terrible, terrible Prideful. I'm dead. Can't get out of these fucking things on the ground. Anyway, there are some shockingly bad healers out there, right? Healer seems hard. It is very hard, yep. Very difficult. Did we kill the big guy? No. But you definitely don't want to be aggro on all this extra shit then. If you're going to get 20 in the middle of this pack, that's a terrible idea. Look at that mob has more health than the Prideful. That's scary. Oh, no, 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 no. Are you joking? Okay, this guy's like never done a key above a fucking 9 before, I guess. Just charges it a fucking pack with Prideful in it. Oh, no. It's a deplete, guys. No. Doomed. I think I run so fast. Either that or he's really confident in your healing. Well, he should be, because everybody but him was fine. Paladin's good for Prideful, but not that good. At least it can only get easier. It's true. It won't really get any harder from now on. I want to see what he can do. I mean, I do want to see what he can do. And we've seen it. That's pretty funny. Oh, you think safety is your ally? Oh my god, dude. Oh, this cannot be dispelled? Oh, I always thought this can be dispelled, that buff from they get. Okay, I'm taking a purple one. Because I don't want to die. Anyway, I need this man as my president. Which man? I make mistakes when I tank, but this is making me feel better. Sweet. It's good to see that. Just recently learned that these guys, the thrash they do is actually based on percent. And when they get to 50, they do it. Otherwise, they don't do it. So it's good to mark that one with a skull. At least whoever did that, hopefully it was him. Wait, why is that guy not in range? What just happened? They're so far away from each other that I wasn't able to hit them. Reading that line from Bane cracked me up. Yeah. Yeah, no prideful. Okay, we'll do some really nice damage too. It's a lot of damage on this fight? Maybe not. I thought there might be, but... Alright, here we go. Not as much as I thought we would do. Oh, we failed to one-phase that on a 10. That's scary. "11 deaths before the first boss." Yeah, dude, you missed a hilarious moment. That was fucking hilarious. That was one of the funniest things I've seen, honestly. We can't dispel that. I love that film. The third Batman film is probably one of my favorite films ever. And I love Tom Hardy. Such a great actor. And Bane, the character, was excellent as well. But when I brought this up to a friend of mine who loves DC, he said that that is not what Bane is like at all in the comics. Does anybody know about anything like that? He said they combined two characters there to make Bane who he was. And I didn't know what... I don't remember what he said, but... he plays him well, yeah, no doubt. Now I fear going back to C because I know I'm going to miss more hilarious voices. Yeah, it was pretty grim there for a minute, but we're past it, it looks like. Okay, I have to actually do this. Okay, so we got leaf there. That's leaf clear. So it's this one. Oh, Prideful here? What the fuck? Well, that's not good. VuhDo? Okay, so we got flower uncolored. Leaf uncolored with a circle. Flower uncolored again, so it's this one. For any South Park fans. The warrior pulled in my head, I thought, oh my god. Yeah, right, though, that's actually perfect. Okay, so we got that one's a ringed flower. This is a flower with nothing. This guy is getting hit unbelievably hard, and I just cannot get his health up. Okay, so it's just non-flower, so it's got to be that one. Yeah. At least they're helping me with it. That's nice. What's going on here? What are you guys looking for? Looks at Prideful, looks at trash around it. Warrior brain calculating. Are we calculating? Okay, this is an easier one to get done. So that was a fully stocked flower.
Beware.
Looks like it's probably that one. No. Yeah, I think it was that one. So this has a leaf with a ring. See, I always make this mistake. I think I know what it is, and then it's not it, and then I don't know what it is. That is a flower with a ring. That is just a flower. I think that one is every other, yeah, every other one is colored in, so it's that one.
You think yourself exceptional.
Finally a good pride. Warriors tend to play yo-yo with their HP. Oh, really? Well, that's not encouraging. Thought they would be more like bears. God damn, man. Why are people standing so fucking far away? Keep not seeing it. Where are these guys going? They don't realize I'm doing it, I guess? I keep seeing these guys, like, leave. They can't recover their own HP, so it's only playing yo. Right. Yeah, it's funny, like, man, the more I see other tanks, the more I'm like, wow, Blood DK is the best tank, man. Blood DK and Vengeance, right? Like, they're gonna get hit hard, but they're actually gonna do something about it, whereas all the other tanks are just gonna get hit hard. Okay, anyway, so those guys got the flowers revealed there. This is leaf on nothing with it. So it looks like it's this one again, yeah. This has got to be the last one now. How many have we been through already? This has to be the last one. I think we got an extra one. But DK getting an armor buff from bone armor on Tuesday. That's correct, yeah. Just Google weak ore for the dungeon. The third one works. The first two suck. Gotcha. Blood DKs do your job and you can relax. And bigger keys, Blood DKs suck because they can't mitigate incoming hits. Yeah, I've yet to run into that issue. And I'm not sure others have either based on what I've seen this weekend, but...
You're almost there.
At worst, they're just the same way, where they have to kite too. If everybody's kiting, then Blood DK is just the best tank, right? Like, tanks like Blood DK, that is. Are you doing 15s? Yes, we did multiple 15s and 16s this weekend, no problem. Never needed to kite, other than mobs that were, like, definitely kite mobs kind of thing, you know? Is Beacon of Virtue viable beyond 10? Yeah, everything's viable. I have no idea though. I don't care about what other people tell me is viable or isn't. I play the game the way I enjoy it and try to be the best I can every day. And that's what I'm doing right now. I love Death Grip interaction. I know, it's so weird. I don't know. It's gonna get changed at some point. I'm sure I can make a video on that too. Compare Blood DK to a prop pally or warrior. Other classes have big defenses. No, Blood DK definitely does have them. You're wrong about that. Blood DK has gotten like 4 new defensive CDs this expansion as well. It's pretty crazy. Can you explain the Death Grip bug? I should just do a video on it, honestly. Make that this week. How much is it to make it 225 legendary? I don't know. Check Wowhead. Good place to go is Wowhead. Warriors fits this tank well. All rage, no brains. Blood DK has a huge variety of defensive. Yeah, they have like some of the widest defensive CD kit in the game, but maybe it's not the best individually. All together, it would be insane though. Especially if you're a Venthyr. I mean, jeez. Tell me, what are the DK defensives? Alright, dude. If you disagree, no problem. Did you unlock the 10 to 14 keys already? Unlock, what do you mean? You mean, have I done above a 10 on this character? No. I like prop pally, they do damage, heal a lot, and are very versatile in terms of customization. Nice. It's good to hear that. Yeah, prop pally is fun too. Sure we'll end up playing some prop pally at some point. Okay, this will be Pride again. Oh, it's gonna be a downgrade though, it's crazy. I mean on your Blood DK for your vault, so of course. Wait, what are you talking about? I don't understand. Maybe I misunderstood the question. Did you unlock the 10? Oh, 10, 14. I thought it was 10 to 14 keys. Yeah, I'm sure I did. I don't know. Haven't checked, but I can't imagine I haven't. I think I've probably done 20 of those by now. Basically, all we've done is 14 keys or higher, so surely I've done more than 10. Low DPS is definitely an issue this week. The requirements are higher for sure, right? What are we doing? What the fuck's this guy doing? Did that guy start kiting before he pulled? I'm pretty sure that dude just kited before he pulled. He aggroed the mobs and then immediately ran. So where you going, bro? We got the buff. What's with the fucking... He like throws his weapon and then charges. What is with that? Is that something I'm missing, or is this guy just a little special? Hey man, I'm leveling Holy Pally at the moment. Which in your opinion is best? Two-hander sword and shield, or even an offhand? Or even offhand. It doesn't. I have no idea. You're asking the wrong person. This is just an all. I don't know anything about it. Do not ask me about Holy Pally stuff. I cannot help you. You might be a Final Fantasy player. What? What makes you say that? Yeah, I mean, Blood DK is... No offense, man, but you're quite confused. Hard to keep up with chat as it is, so let's just move on from this. Obviously, Blood DK is capable of doing 15s, and there's many Blood DKs actually approaching 20 right now, so... I'm interested in what roadblocks you've seen this week at 15. Ours have been low DPS. Yeah, definitely DPS. The packs that like don't get annihilated are fucking slaughtering me. And we had that happen last night, actually. We almost wiped the Pridefulls because everybody was like, I'm going to use my CDs on the boss. I'm going to use my CDs on the trash. I'm going to die. Oh, okay. Well, now we're dead. Did that guy just fall off? Oh my god, man. Anyway, either you are trolling or looking for confrontation. Yes, you are confused, my friend. Anyway, a low 0 healer DPS is so noticeable this week. Yeah, no doubt. The I'm going to die call is ballsy. Yeah, right. This is just another wipe here. God, wow, this guy sucks. Anyway, he's playing Holy Pal, yeah. Is this your first time here, PC guy? It must be. Awkward. I am elevating my opinion from confused to retardation. Let's not make it any further. Well, we have 100% count, but we don't have an upgrade. Let's be honest. Blood DK is the best healer. We could be honest. You're right. It's good to be honest with yourself.
How exhaustingly predictable. But then I suppose failure comes naturally to your kind.
Yeah, no offense, man, but it's not worth having a conversation when you know the person is just not understanding what they're talking about, you know? Don't take it personal, but pretty dumb. Especially when you brought up 15s. That was when the moment really switched from like, oh, this guy has absolutely no idea what he was talking about.
I can predict your every Your ignorance made and my progeny shall sate their hunger.
I can bop these, I guess. I don't know if it does anything. It's physical. I'm sure the melee's... Oh, we just missed that, too. That wasn't even that far over. Only a minute over with all that nonsense. Pretty wild. Well, somebody got a trinket at least. Anyway. Wasn't that far off. Yeah, you're right. Is there a reason you have double party frames? There is, yeah. It's because typically I have to run them because my webcam's blocking VuhDo, but not in this group. I'm not going to turn them off just for that. Anyway, what else? You're looking to argue. Opinions are fine to have, right? Probably, okay, we read this. Case closed. Wrong stream for you. He's kind of entitled to his opinion. Just let him be. I agree. Give him a break. The PC in his name stands for pretty confused. It doesn't matter to try to make conversation. Yeah, just like you could say whatever you want, but you said something stupid and you're trying to accuse other people of not knowing what they're talking about when it's, you know, no offense, man, but it's clearly obvious that you don't know what you're talking about. So no big deal. People say shit all the time on the internet. No big deal. Anyway, we're not saying you're the bad guy. We're just saying you're the wrong guy. No offense before saying something. Hey, Metro, would you be willing to heal dungeons? Would you be willing to heal dungeons? That's what I'm doing right now, yes. I have a 210 prop pally. Nice. Hey, Metro, what is your eye level on this pally? I'm 197, yeah. What's your key? Yeah, let's see. Key is now Necrotic Wake 9, so that'll be next. Necrotic Wake plus 9. Way to slam a dude for having a different opinion to yourselves. That's not what happened. Anyway, no, look, man, I'm not being rude. At least I don't think I am. You just said something really stupid is why people are reacting so strongly to you. You said something really stupid, and then you, like, followed it up, like, have you ever done a 15? When I literally have every single run documented on the channel, so you could see that yourself. That's pretty fucking stupid. So, just take the L, move on, no big deal. It's not a problem. Anyway, want a Demon Hunter? Oh, you're gonna come on your main? Jeez. Yeah, if you want. Or, I mean, what, are you gonna come on your alt? Either way, it's fine. Holy hell, how are you healing 10s on a 197 Paladin? This spell right here, Divine Toll, is the reason. Coming. Sweet, me too. Anyway, do it, Jix. Let's see it. Let's see the big Jix. Anyway, well, it's okay not to know. I wonder if DKs are going to climb the charts once General Draven soulbinds. A lot of things in there will be awesome for them. Yeah, that's going to help. Show us a God Demon Hunter. Cops Live 2, Twisting Corridors. Jesus, calm down. I'm not that good. Everybody's really excited, chicks. Good call. Switch it. My brother and I praise you in Legion. You weren't even in your strongest form yet. Glad to see you still streaming, sweet man. Glad to see you too, Jay. Don't be too hard on yourself, but one single mistake and... Haha, I kid. Good one. That was a really good one. Well, I don't think it really matters what we have now, because Jix is going to fucking carry us. Okay, let's fly over, though, while we wait. Just grab players. We should definitely try to get Lust and Battle Res, though, obviously. Guys, kind of garbage. Honestly, if you're less eye level and less score than me, you really are just not playing. I have to say that. I mean, I was higher than this last week. And I have higher eye level than that last week, too. I think you're just not playing your character a lot. Because I played this character for 4 hours last week. I'm happy to go, but why are you so upset about what I said? Nobody's upset, dude. Relax. Take it down a notch. It's just you said something really dumb. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Just relax. It's over. It's no big deal. You said something fucking retarded. And nobody likes it when people say retarded shit. So they get kind of on edge. You know what I mean? That's how it works. Welcome to the internet. What did I say that was so dumb? You said that... So here's how this conversation started for anybody who's just joining it, okay? I said that Blood Decay and Vengeance, by that degree, are just amazing tanks right now. Because if a tank like Warrior, which is supposed to have immense offense and, well, mostly immense defense, right? If they have to kite this often, and they're getting hit this hard, then Blood Decay is just objectively better than them. Okay, I said these things because, as for me on my DK, I'm getting hit just as hard as this guy, but I then just heal it up. Like, I don't have to leave combat to not die, right? So then you said, okay, well, that may be the case in effectively what you're saying, like that's the case in low keys, but you can't do high keys as a Blood Decay. They're not good at high keys. And I was like, that's not true because of what I've experienced this week and what I've seen this week. I've seen people doing 19s, 18s, 20s as Blood Decay, right? I myself have done 15s and 16s. And then you were like, are you even doing 15s, basically? And that at that point, you just embarrassed the fuck out of yourself. You know what I mean? So that's it. It's over. No big deal. But that's how it goes. Okay, we definitely need Lust. Let's get Lust here. Anyway, I'm so upset. Just got here, but this guy tilts me. Apologize. Hey, what's up? Endless Tragedy. Welcome. Warrior should be able to slow damage to a craw, and it's just not. Yeah, regardless of what that guy is or isn't doing. Like, if the tank is getting hit that hard at a passive level, you know what I mean? Like, regardless of if he's playing well or not, it doesn't really matter. Like, that just tells me that Blood Decay is securely, like, in the top few picks right now, for sure. Tanks like that, like Vengeance, Blood Decay, you know, you could also say Paladin, too, right? Tanks that are going to get hit hard, but then can respond to that damage are just going to be better than tanks that are supposed to reduce damage. Because even if those mistakes were too commonplace for your average key, they do happen, even in 20s. You know what I mean? You're going to make a mistake. So why should that mistake be your death when you can literally just heal it up? That's the nice thing about Blood Decay, you know what I mean? So I would say that this experience so far has only helped me feel like Blood Decay is even stronger. And that's a good thing. Yeah, I mean, everybody can reduce damage is the point. And that was what you had said that was so absurd because it was like, Blood DK has like 9 cooldowns. They got like 3 new ones just in Shadowlands alone. They have some amazing defensive CDs, you know what I mean? Like, it's insane how good their actual defensive kit is now compared to where it was. And it's not, you just can't deny that. Like, that's just not an opinion, you know what I mean? Blood DK's, yeah, I saw a guy doing a 20 the other night. I was watching. It's pretty interesting. He's getting hit extremely hard, but the group's like playing around it very well. Didn't seem very useful. You might as well bring a vengeance at that point. But it's interesting. I think, you know, once you get more gear and stuff, it's going to be pretty interesting to see Blood DK. Now, especially with this armor buff, especially, we'll see what happens. I don't even remember the last time I tanked for you. Yeah, Season 4 probably. It seems like every prot warrior I've healed just falls over dead at some point. Alright, I just want to get moving here. Where's these fucking dudes at? This guy's got lust or what? Was he kiting? It wasn't as much kiting. It was like kind of like stealthily avoiding melees. It had opened my eyes to a few things. It's like he'd basically like just kind of drop D&D and then move out of range. And then kind of move back in. You know, while he was waiting for runes and shit. It was like, oh, that's very interesting. I wouldn't call that kiting, but it was smart. And then like the group would like, you know, knock the mobs back for him when he needed and all that. I was like, oh, that's pretty good. Perhaps he's not talking about the defensive toolkit and more the movement toolkit. Blood DK doing 20s, I mean, yeah. You know, since 90% of the dungeon hierarchies are kiting. Yeah, see, that's also a misnomer, right? That's just not true. And I think that's a predicate, like, you're assuming that the tanks are just going to get slaughtered in these keys. And that's not a universal fact. So, anyway. What is the add-on weakcore that shows IO? It's in my add-on video down in the description there, Andrew. I will concede Blood DK can do some things, but they won't have the sheer defensive CDs as a pally or a warrior. See, they do, though. That's the problem. They do have them, and they don't even need them because you just heal up. That was my point from the get-go. This is just not true. Is it correct? Their base defense is what's weaker. They have all the CDs that they need. It's just their base defense is weaker. It's not the kit. It's the actual like tuning. You know what I mean? And now they're getting a slight buff, so we'll see how that works. I'm doing 19s, and yes, it's a fact. Hate to tell you, it is not a fact. I've been watching bears who don't kite at all, and they're doing 19s and 20s as well. So it's the tank, and it's the gear that you have, and it's the outlook you have on the dungeon. But I mean, look in Shadowlands, right? Or look in BFA. Nobody kited ever there, and there was just as much danger in that content as possible as anything in Shadowlands. So anyway, when you do a 19, let me know as a DK. I will at some point. Yep, for sure. So a DK can stand still and use CDs in a 20. Yep, I saw multiple people doing that. Yep. Regardless, let's not turn this into a fucking EP and shit. I don't know why you guys are acting like this is like me versus you. I'm just talking about the truth of the game, okay? This whole kiting thing is hugely overblown. It's because people are playing tanks that need to kite because they're squishy in the first place. They're under-geared in the second place. And in the third place, the group is, like, prepared to kite. You know what I mean? And it's just not, like, the case for every tank. Just the meta tanks are the ones that are kiters. I agree, Metro, but also with BFA, there were a lot of anti-kite mechanics where if the tank kited the mob, chose DPS as their next target. Right, for sure. DKs are squishy and they don't have multiple CDs. Okay, that's fine. Let's move on, my friend. If you think that, that's no problem. You've got this aggressive demeanor. You shouldn't feel shocked when people disagree with you, especially when you're wrong. Now, please take this L and move on. Good one. Good comeback there. I'm not shocked. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just giving you what I believe to be the facts of the scenario. And I know this because I have seen them. So I don't know what you've seen, but it seems to be conflicting in some way. there is something being missed. Could be on my end. Jeez. What you believe is of no consequence when you state something being a fact. Correct. That's my point. It is not a fact that all tanks need to kite on high fortified keys. That is a fact, as I have seen it with my own eyes. And it is certainly not something that you do 24/7 like people suggest. Alright, you seem reasonable. I disagree with you, but I won't give you a hard time. I appreciate that. Oh, quack. Not good. We are in trouble here, I think. Do we pull this on purpose? Unlikely. Probably should just use the fucking spear at this point, because I'm gonna die. Hate to do it, but I'm probably gonna lose it if I don't. Okay, well that was fucking crazy. Everything Metro's saying can literally be seen on videos. Yeah, it's like people are playing tanks that they are surprised by or in a weak state, I guess. The meta is enforcing the picks, so they're confused that it's not the game's fault. And then they think that anybody who disagrees with that is just wrong, which is not, it's not true. You watch a bear do high keys, you will realize that they are basically not, like, they don't ever need to kite. And I've seen many tanks, even Vengeance, not need to kite in many packs. I don't fully understand the whole kiting thing and where it's come from, but I think it's mostly because people kind of rushed into content that they were undergeared from, and they're playing a tank that was relatively squishy out of the gate anyway. But are you arguing with people with 190 eye level and a 10 highest key they paid for? Alright, I'm off. I hope the rest of your keys go great. Thanks, man. I think they will. I think Blood DK is one of the better tanks. Yeah, me too. Like I said, after seeing what I've seen here today, and I know it's a small sample size and relatively quiet data set, but I do feel like Blood DK must be in a great position because these tanks are also getting hit just as hard as I am, but the difference is if I play well, I'm able to rectify all that damage, whereas they are not. But yeah, of course, there's a lot of noise in the comparison, so. Good thing it's not a level 10 here, because we'd probably be having some problems after those pulls, right? You've seen people doing 9s and 10s today. Right, it doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with it. It's about the class, like how it responds to damage. I would play Blood DK, but the yo-yo health isn't for me. No, that's exactly what I was talking about. Like, the yo-yo health is for everyone. It's not just Blood DK, so if that's the case, then Blood DK is just getting better by comparison, right? If the yo-yo health is everybody, like, I mean, all these people in here telling me how much they have to kite to be able to do keys, right? Then the tank that can get hit that hard and deal with it afterwards just gets better by default, right? It's interesting. Brewmaster is definitely the worst culprit of it, from what I've seen, at least. I mean, this is how this all started. This is why I got so interested in this topic in the first place, because there was a guy like 2 weeks ago bragging about doing like 16s and shit, which, you know, were pretty good a couple weeks ago. Talking about how he literally can't fight a single pack. Like, every pack he has to kite. I'm like, dude, if that is the case, then your class just fucking sucks. I don't know what to tell you. Like, there's no way that's the case, right? 0% chance that's the case. As a healer, I got a weak aura that tracks Blood DK runic power, and I play around that. It's true. That's it's tough to play with a Blood DK as well. Fortunately, Dune Hunter is meat. I've never played the meta. Prop Pally for me is all day long. One day it will be meta. And it's pretty good right now. So. Yeah, it was during Necrotic week, but I was trying to get the guy to be sure that he was talking about non-Necrotic, and he was saying that it was not because of Necrotic. So this is no. Actually, this was 2 weeks ago. This was the week prior. So yeah, no, not related to Necrotic. This was the previous fortified week. I don't think you need to worry about playing the meta. All right, agreed. You can even watch the Realm First World 15, where they have 150 and Vengeance don't even have to kite. Yeah, it's kind of true, actually. I mean, I've watched the best groups in the world, and even they don't kite a lot. Like, they do at times, but not as often as people make it sound. That was my only complaint with the situation, was like, people are acting like you literally can't fight a single pack standing still, and that's just obviously not true. Regardless of what tank you're playing. You have to be playing a fucking DPS for that to be the case. Why are you not using Glimmer of Light? Because I like Beacon of Virtue way better. A lot more fun. And I think it synergizes really well with Divine Toll.
Face me, Necromancer. Thanatos will be avenged.
They get proper healers who can heal tons and DPS tons. Packs are dead faster, exactly. Glad we're on the same page now.
Your vaunted courage will be your doom.
With the Sanguine here, let's see.
Your brethren are butchered. You have already lost.
Vile monster.
I'll pick up a hammer. Use it on the pack coming up, or on the Prideful coming up. Oh, we don't have Prideful. Fuck. This Prideful hammer here is really nice. I've been using it a lot. Kiting is a result of your healer being trash? Not always. I mean, there's plenty of mechanics that actually do encourage kiting. Like, that's the case, for sure. But it's not like every single pack requires it, you know? It's just the way it made it, like, people come off as saying it's a kiting meta. It's like, oh, well, does that mean you don't tank? I mean, I don't get it. Right, man, I'm off. Good luck on the next keys. See you later. Kiting drop stacks, for example? Obviously, yeah. If you got bleeds and shit on you, then you're gonna kite. The Loyal Beast, right. Those are a great example. Not good. Not good at all. A lot of casts going off here. But the mob died so fast, doesn't matter. Compared to BFA Season 4, I have to cut a ton on my warrior. Well, obviously, warrior's significantly weaker than it was, yeah.
You dare deny me the sky? Then I shall answer in kind.
Foolish paragon!
There is nothing you can do to stop us. No
Somebody have a
matter.
spear for this?
My minions are endless.
God, that does a lot of damage.
My soldiers rise.
Never actually used a, we're gonna use the orb for the first one, right? Never actually used a hammer on its own.
Will reduce you to dust. One final act of service.
We have good damage in this group. It's good.
Shall serve me again.
These guys are pumping. Yeah, good damage.
Your arrival proved timely.
Do we use a
The
spear?
battle rages on. We
Unsure.
cannot rest until these
I don't think
invaders
so.
are purged from our skies. I will lead the effort here, while my disciples bring you to the necropolis. Let us end this atrocity.
Corpses, we need stitched flesh. Prepare to strike at the next temple.
Just a moment longer. It seems that the parts for my new creation have arrived at last.
Ooh. Sec making a stupid decision. Agreed. Glad we are on the same page. Watch this big play though. Oh, look at the fucking heal. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, I'm incapacitated though. Rip.
Beware.
Well, I guess we'll get away with it.
Beware.
Keep getting stunned by drained fluids though. Mobs are like healing to full. Alright, anyway. DK buffs. Yep, looking forward to it.
Beware.
The orb blows up your damage, jeez. Oh yeah. Oh, he used the orb, I see. Jix was at 60k, damn, that's nuts. Yeah, I mean, it does a lot of fucking damage, obviously. But now all the mobs are still alive. So it's a wipe. I mean, I don't know, should we even try?
Beware.
He's just testing limits. An interesting enough orb didn't give me threat when I was in here yesterday. Oh no. Too many kicks. That's just too many kicks. It's like 5 mobs that would need to be kicked there.
Is clear.
Good idea in a coordinated group. But damn, you got a BM hunter. Oh yeah, he's BM. I didn't realize. Orb kicks for you, but you gotta have them dead before that. Yeah, that's true. Technically correct. That's a lot of damage. And nobody's interrupting that cast. It's worrisome. I understand why it was going off when we pulled like 10 mobs, but... Wonder if Duke is won, or is it over yet? Not gonna have a good year, it looks like, this year, sadly. But that should mean that they have a good year next year, because all these semi-good players this year hopefully will stick around. Who knows? Holy locks. Fuck. Ah, man. That has gone off quite a lot.
Come, my assistant. These raw materials are in need of processing.
That doesn't know to hit the mobs with it. Unfortunate. Oh, I have the fixate. Didn't even realize. Did not realize that. Repair quickly.
I have many, many wares.
I don't know why I got hit that. I thought it was the cleaver, but...
Incompetent hoax. All right. Try not to damage those limbs whilst you tear them off.
Hey, Craig, welcome. Oh, fuck. That's really bad. Pop this guy. Oh, I don't have it up because I used it on that stupid other mechanic. That does a lot of damage, that bleed, but it's not that bad on a 9, I guess.
How vexing! Rotsville, get to work and don't fail me like your predecessor.
Yeah, I keep forgetting we're not doing a 10. I was like, alright, here comes the Prideful. I need to be ready for that. I saved my CDs to make sure I was ready for it, and then it never happened. Yeah, we don't want to do any extra damage here.
I must preserve your parts for
Okay, pretty close to getting it. I don't know if we will. We did. Cool. What's your gear level? I am 197 on this character. Stand above.
Bastion shall be laid to waste.
Okay, so we need to... Yeah, see if we freedom the person who it goes on, it just doesn't even happen. That's pretty fucking cool. And that should be up for every time, right? Is that right?
The storm.
Maybe not. Freedom's a pretty long CD. It's up in 5 seconds. Yeah, it looks like it'll be up on me. Yep, I can do it every time, it looks like. That's pretty cool. Or maybe it will be like not, just barely not up one time, but we'll see. It is up for each for the most part. Nice. That's pretty cool. 10 seconds on freedom now. Depends on when he does it, I suppose. Yeah, it's coming out again. It's on me again, and freedom. Very good. That's neat. Pretty cool little trick. Ah, not a cool little trick. See, that didn't work out. It was up right as it came out, so I ended up freedoming the guy as it happened and just got rid of it, basically, instead of prevented it. And now I'll probably be off for the rest of them, based on the timing on that one. Nope, got it. Cool. Well, other than that one mistake, that was pretty good. That's neat. Double upgrade. Oh, we got a shield. That's pretty nice. Oh, that's a big upgrade right there. Crit verse too. That's very good, isn't it? Sweet. Need the transmog as well. The key is now Sanguine 11. I'll be right back though. I gotta use the bathroom pretty bad. Be right back. Okay, back. I just want to keep going, or what's Rusty doing? 233, nice. Okay, so we can do mine. Sweet. Sanguine 11. This will be the first. Well, we did it on 11 last week, but it was different circumstances. This would be a tough one this week. Damn, that's overall damage. Holy fuck. That discharge anima really helped a lot, but that's still crazy. Okay, Sanguine.
I humbly present these goods.
Oh, it's great to hear that. I humbly present these goods. Very wise.
Our fates converge. As it must be.
I wasn't ballsy enough not. All right, to go full damage and Spirit Bomb. Herp was gonna judge me. You did get hit pretty hard at times. I wouldn't mind seeing more Rep Pallies, but unfortunately not when we already have a Rep Pally. Demon Hunter is nice to bring as a tank, especially Jake's a great player, but unfortunately between the two of us, we're lacking a few key pieces of utility, so we need to fill that in. We need to make sure we get some battle reses. We got the lust, now we need the battle reses. Fill it in with a feral druid? Hopefully not, yeah. No ferals, but... I love that emote. I'm so glad I made that. Maybe I should make a yes one. That's just like a. What could I make a yes one? Make like a holy icon. I used the holy pally icon. Well, that guy is technically a battle res, but I don't understand that. Why are you signing up to an 11 when your best key is a 4? What do you think about DK armor buff? Yeah, we'll see you next week. I don't know. Apparently it's going to be about a 5% physical damage buff, which is more than I expected. I didn't feel like they needed that, so that's great. It's good to hear. Okay, actually has no score. It's going to be even better for our armor scaling later on. Yeah, that's right. And then don't forget, as Night Fae, I feel like I'm going to be very beneficial. Like, this is going to be very beneficial for me. Because I already have 8% more strength than everybody else effectively, so I'm already getting there. I think that's a really good thing. First boss in a pug worries me. I just imagine everyone stacking. Perhaps. Yeah, it won't be that bad. Once we get a good group here, I don't know what's going on. Guess it's because I am so low score or something. I don't know. Like no players signing up, bunch of shit players signing up. You want an unholy DK, ideally, something like that, yeah. Something with some battle reses, either druid, DK, warlock, something like that. That guy's enhanced though, so we need to be careful about what else we bring. God damn, does that look badass though, man? Look at this guy. Jesus Christ. Well, those pants are garbage, but that is just so fucking badass. Orc enhanced shaman is just, oh man, I want to play it so bad. I'm ready. I want to play it. Just don't have time. Just you? Yeah. A lot of DKs all of a sudden. Azralon. Which one is you? Let me know. 4 DKs in the queue all of a sudden. What the fuck? I'm blues. Raw, sweet. Good to see that. Okay, we need a range though. Enhances Ventir, so that's nice. That is nice. Agreed. This guy's very slow to reply. It's scary. I mean, I'll happily bring him if he's balanced, but I'm fighting a Feral Druid. I'm really loving the off-heal potential they gave to tank DPS specs this expansion. The off-heal potential, what do you mean by that? Chicks overall is why Demon Hunters are so in favor at the moment. Well, don't get it twisted. Fucking 14% of that damage was that discharge anima and that giant pack that we ended up wiping too. But yes, obviously that's a big part of it. Take away that 1 million damage and he's still above, pretty much still above the DK. And Elysian Decree is 17% of it. That's wild. Alright, let's just go with this guy and get moving here. Bit late now, buddy. Giga cereal, and the dude says gamer time. Is this size? Anyway, some Covenant abilities do considerable amounts of free healing, like Chain Harvest, Convoke, and Kyrian buff. They are also crazy people running Spirit Bombs in 20 and doing like 6k overall. Yeah, it's pretty wild. The damage is high. Yeah, this is fine. Revenge DPS. Nice. It is pretty good. I'm with you. I'm not suicidal. Yeah, I don't know what those people do to survive, honestly. Okay, let's get after it. 11. Be our first 11 completed, hopefully. We'll find out if that is true in a bit. Probably should have at least gotten some oils and some armor kits, because those are cheap and they last a long time. Next time, we'll get some. Anyway, your job as Vengeance is to use your CDs and face tank for other CDs, then run. Yep. It's basically what the conversation was about before. Oh, thanks. That will help, because I am going to get my ass kicked. Latter parts of this. Imagine how is Elemental Shaman and Mythic Plus? I think they're quite good, yeah. But they're so rare. You never see them. Enhance is pretty sexy too right now, so I'm fine with it. It just sucks that we're having so many melee coming in as Shamans. But I don't mind it. I like Enhance. Enhance and Unholy are both pretty attractive melee right now. Thinking about switching over. Currently playing a Shadow Priest. Just don't feel like I bring anything to the table with Shadow Priest. Oh, really? Well, Ellie definitely won't have that problem with Ellie, that's for sure. Ellie just brings tons. But at the same time, Shadow Priest definitely does bring something. So if you're having trouble with Shadow, you might... I would not blame it on the class. Let's put it that way. This guy AFK or something? Wait, I'm so confused. What happened? Oops. What, did he run out of the dungeon? Probably should have just made it like a point to not bring any extra melee though this week, because I'll tell you, it is a lot less fun playing Holy Pally when you can't be in melee range a lot. Let's see add-on for percentages. I believe it is Angry Keystones, but I'm not 100% sure on that. It's either that or a weak aura that I downloaded a very long time ago. Thanks, no problem. I'm stuck. Astral Keys is also a good one. Alright. Glad to hear that. Thought we were going to take some damage there, but not quite yet. Play a prop pally at the moment and seem to breeze through the beginning of the dungeon. No problem. However, I do run into issues with the Gauntlet. Any tips? I have no idea. I don't play prop pally currently, sorry. Best tip I can give is just make sure your group's ready for it every time. Like, tell them that you know you're going to struggle there and that they should be ready. What part of it is causing you to struggle? I mean, it is hard. Especially last week with Necrotic, it was very hard. The Gauntlet just trucks. The non-elite trash does so much damage. Oh, well, don't forget, most of those things are casters. And then there's those melee mobs that the more mobs in range of them, the more damage they do. So very workable. Like, it's not It's hard, but it's not like actually difficult to deal with. I agree. I try to pace out my CDs. Oh my god. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Try to pace out my CDs and utilize the extra action only for boss casts. Sweet. Well, yeah, at that point you can only do that. If you're not fighting the boss, though, make sure you're using the extra action button for actual survival as well. Hello, Lust. That's a shame, man. Fucking invite these people. Just wondering if you had any well, I mean, I don't play the spec, so I can't really give you tips for a spec I don't play. As Blood DK, you just gotta time your CD as well and realize a lot of the damage there is magic, so get as many casts kicked as possible and use AMZ and AMS as much as you can. Yeah. There is 2 packs in there where you will not fight the boss, so in those packs you definitely want to use the shield for defense.
Let none stand in your way.
Yeah, been through Shaman, pretty nice. Yeah, just pulled these. I've never seen these pulled before. I don't know what they even do. Seems like they do a decent amount of physical damage. I did a 15 on my brew. Didn't have any deaths until the Gauntlet. I didn't know about the sword guy buffing with the amount of trash around them. Yeah. Read them. I'll next time, when we get there, I'll read it for you. If I can remember. I probably won't, but... That's good to know. I'll keep that in mind. Sweet. Glad to... I hope it helps. Interested in that mechanic also. Cool. I'll try to remember, but otherwise you can just look at it on MDT. Oh boy. I like the effort, but unfortunately... God, fucking Christ, that hits hard, man. It's so insane how fucking good burst healing this spec has. I cannot get over it. That doesn't line of sight. All right, so far so good. Even here, what does that mean? Oh, there's a lot of fucking mobs in this pack. What the fuck? Another pack I've never seen before. Oh, oh god, he's trying to get 40% from this many mobs. Jesus. Sloppy. Kill evenly, I see now. I thought these were all non-elites like that previous pack we pulled. Actually, I guess most of them were. There's just 2 that weren't, I see. So, fine. Didn't even get to use my ship properly. I was like, look, watch this. I'm going to wait until the very end and then top everyone off and see if anybody says anything. But not a thing was said. Because everybody else used shit. This route is interesting. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing where we get these splits. It'll be way over count, I think, right? God, I almost don't get that cast off. I started that cast before the quack, and I almost don't get it off. If I started it the same second as the quack, I don't think I get it off. It's a what? 2.2 second cast. Holy shit. So what, quacking coalesces over what, 2 seconds? It's pretty wild. I like that though, honestly. I'm really glad that Holy Pally's back to like Holy Light being their big heal. I've always liked that. I don't know why. But probably partially what draws me to Shaman is the big heals that are long casts. What's this guy doing? Where's this guy at 50% health? That doesn't really matter, I guess. No reason to care about it. Gotta interrupt those shackles. Good thing for Bop. That's mostly because they added the new Holy Light animation. I just love that. That book. So cool looking. This guy has died a lot. 3 deaths him, 2 deaths shaman. How do you deal with those Kyrian Stitchworks and Necrotic Wake? They wreck the tanks I've queued with. Just gotta use a CD for every... I can't remember the names of it. One's Tenderize. What's the names of the cast? Tenderize is the one that applies the damage thing, and the other one is the one that does the damage. Brutalize or something. Every time you use that other one, not Tenderize, you just use the CD. Mutilate, that's it, that's it. Every time Mutilate goes out, you use the CD. Pretty easy. But DK's got plenty of them, despite what that guy was saying before. Careful, we're almost to the next pack. It's gonna be a wipe here. Well, now is the time to see what we can do. Anyway, hey Metro, San Diego is supposed to be the hardest dungeon this week. What do you think about it? Yeah, maybe by default, just because Necrotic kind of, or Sanguine kind of sucks in here, but it's not really hard. Tyrannical is way worse, so if you did alright last week, you'll do great this week. Anyway, it is ranked hardest by Wowhead. I don't think that they said Sanguine has been easy a single week. Nah, I mean, I'm sure not. It is pretty hard compared to some of the other dungeons, but just because it's, again, just like Warrior being the worst tank doesn't mean that it's, you know, you can't do Sanguine and succeed in here. I think Necrotic Wake would be my least favorite, but I think it might be Sanguine. Oh yeah, I don't dislike any dungeon really. I was kind of scared about doing a Necrotic Wake this week for no reason really, and it was truly no reason when we ended up doing it and had no problem with it last night. What's the best order for Theater of Pain for a 13 key? I don't know about best, but the one I've been doing you can see in my route video. It's worked out very well for me. But I may be considering a new... oh, fuck. I may be considering a new option. We will see in the future. Need to have another look at the splits on there. Because now I didn't know you could skip the start of that dungeon. So now I would like to see what that looks like when you do that. I'd say Tyrannical Sanguine Depths is harder than any fort here. You actually have large corridors in Toll. Right, I mean, it's kind of true actually. Yeah, I definitely agree with the thought of Tyrannical Sanguine Depths being harder than regardless of Fortified. No matter what the week is, I agree with that. Bubble that shackles off. Nobody's getting those interrupts. Okay, we got one more pack. Oh no, good. We already got the gargoyle, so boss time. And it's kind of crazy how much damage you take on Tyrannical compared to Fortified in this area, though. Here we use Devo here. Wings is not actually up. But Wings solves a lot of problems when it is up. Yeah, so ideally you do Wings, you do Divine, whatever, Divine Toll, then Wings, then Divine Toll again, and that should be it. Maybe. The lock coiled the edge. Rip.
My research.
Okay.
There is nothing I can learn.
What the fuck?
My patience is wearing thin.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Even here.
I mean, just wipe, right? Anyway, the 2 packs after this boss are pretty hard if DPS don't know what they're doing. Oh, yeah. What is Hateful Rage? I don't even know what that is. Congrats, man. Big effective at 7. I don't know what that is, why I just got that. Unlock all 4 color variations of your hidden artifact appearance. That's funny. I don't want to bore you with the question. You probably answered a million times. Is there a video about your talent choices for Blood DK? Because currently I'm a prop pally, but want to get into blood as well. No, I don't have any videos like that. If you have any questions, I can answer them. That not as common of a question as you think. But realistically, there's not much to talk about. That was your achievement for dealing with this stuff. That's funny. Yeah, I guess so. Literally, we pulled the boss, and I got an achievement. I actually got it like the second we pulled the boss. It was weird. Oh, that's not good. Sorry. Forgot all about the quack.
How dare you interrupt my research? My patience is wearing thin.
Light shines.
why Blood Tap, for example, and Red Thirst over Bone Storm, it is purely because you don't do as big of pulls as you did before. Oh. I like reading comments most days, but on the Paladin, I have a lot of work to do. Anyway, in terms of Blood Tap, it's because Night Fae makes it a lot more beneficial to get runes instead of runic power. And for Bone Storm is just never in consideration. Red Thirst is way too valuable for any scenario where you need more survival than offense.
Beware.
Red Thirst is better on tougher content, yeah. Like Bone Storm is just not going to help you when you're, you know, basically needing CDs as often as possible instead of just kind of just general damage. Which is, Bone Storm's great, especially if you're a Venthyr, it's great for that kind of general damage stuff, but
Beware.
you're going to need Vamp Blood up more often in the higher you go, from what I could tell at least. Plus Vamp Blood was, or Vamp, what's it called? Red Thirst was buffed, I don't know if you realize that. Buffed like pretty substantially in Shadowlands. I do like the Awakening talent. Saw some top Holy Pallies switch to that talent, but never really felt like it was worth using it. The Awakening talent. Oh god, what? No, I can't imagine taking that over. Although, I don't know. It's not, I'm not in love with that row, to be honest. Yeah, I could see it, actually. Honestly, maybe I'll try it. I didn't realize what was even on that row. It's not that good of a row. Maybe I'll try it. Okay, that guy's just not able to be healed for some reason. Relisa. Anyway, I wasn't aware of the buff, yeah. It was like, let's just use numbers that don't make any sense, but I don't know exactly how to phrase it otherwise, okay? Say it was like 60% in Legion, okay? Then it was nerfed to 20% in BFA, but now it's 40%. Does that make sense? Like, do you understand why I'm saying those numbers? Those numbers aren't real. That's just like the way to put it. It was nerfed like hugely, and then it was kind of buffed back, but not like all the way back, but still really good.
None have ever escaped the Sanguine Depths.
I could see it being great with Virtue. Yeah, I definitely need to get that. I didn't even realize that that was on that row. I don't know why. I play Awakening on my Holy Pally, mainly because Holy Shock isn't as powerful as it used to be, and you have a lot of Holy... Yeah, that's exactly what I was just thinking. I'm like, man, that talent is no longer, like, insane. It's not, like, it's not what it used to be. Let's put it that way. And there's, especially with Divine Plea or Purpose, whatever, DP, I don't know. It's going to make the extra flash or whatever Word of Glories that I do, that's going to be a lot better. See, I just got one right there, so it's now a 20% chance to get wings up instead of a 10%. Are you still going to time this with 21 deaths? Yeah, it looks like it actually, yeah. This is a very lenient timer, but obviously we have chicks carrying us, so it helps a lot. Yeah, see, that actually would not get off that cast. That's really bad. That's a really bad week then, if that's the case. Yeah, so here's the buff. Damage done increased by 100%. Damage increased for each nearby Sanguine Cadet, so... Those mobs are going to be very dangerous up front, but they die really quick. So whenever you see those mobs here, just keep that in mind. There's more up here, you see. You can see the buff on Plater kind of by default. And it looks like they actually have to be really close to each other for it to even count. I don't know why it says 2 on some, but not on all. I think I just line of sight on it. See that shaman run around the corner? The shaman, yeah. This guy's hopeless. Embodiment of a pug. Kind of does feel that way, yeah.
These halls will be your tomb.
I don't understand why those Paladins used it with Glimmer, though. I feel like you have to use Virtue. Wait, why would Virtue make a difference? Oh, I got hit by that? What the hell? Holy Light is so much better spell when combined with Virtue, and Wings makes Holy Light hit hard. Right. I'm kind of surprised at how much people are using Glimmer. Because it's like, Holy Shock really doesn't heal for that much anymore. Honestly, I feel like TBC Paladin right now, like my best heal will be, if I just casted Holy Light more, it would be my top heal by probably a lot, honestly. You just can't really cast it a lot in 5-mans is the thing. It's insane how much healing you're doing. I saw some Shadow Priest some Shadowlands disc point of view, and they're struggling to keep people above 50. Maybe I saw some bad disc. Well, I don't know. To be honest, it is kind of ridiculous how much I can do with this Divine Toll shit. I don't think there's another spell in the game that's similar to this.
Meddle all you like, mortals. You will delay the inevitable.
The talent is good for offense, but I don't think, yeah, I think Awakening is probably the play. It's honestly making me think like a high haste build would be like really, really good for this spec. I don't know if that's what people are running, but it does feel like that would be the case. I don't know, man. I'm in love with Virtue and Mythic Plus. Yeah, me too. Nowadays, I see Glimmer as a keep tank beacon talent. I totally agree. I actually think that's a big part of why people are using it.
I will hold her off.
Cool. I don't think I should be doing anything higher than that, though. Theater 12. Hey, Metro, how much of a difference do you think the armor buff will be for DK? I don't know. Apparently, it's going to be like a 5% physical damage reduction. I don't know. It depends on how good it is for Knife A, too. Like, I have no idea. Any attention to armor is nice, though, right? Obviously, so. Glimmer is great in coordinated groups where avoidable damage is a lot less. Right, because Glimmer helps with offense, too, right? So that's a big thing. That was some of the most oblivious moments I've seen. Yeah, no doubt. That was really bad. Okay, we'll try Awakening. I got 12 theater. I mean, we could try it. Starting to get to the point where I think like my gear is just going to hold me back, but up to you. Poor Shaman. That guy sucked. Oh yeah, Matt's the DK, so.
Our duty is true. Our purpose.
We could try it. All right, let's do it. What's the worst that happens, right? Am I right? Okay. Theater plus 12. Getting a 12 would be nice too for this character. Yeah, hopefully we can get some better group here. Although it's going to be tough with me as the leader. Maybe you want to do it? If not, I understand. That's my average damage in the tankiest build. Nice. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, you won't lead, yeah. Wait, how do I do that? Sorry if I didn't hear you say what eye level are you? 198 now, apparently? Yeah, I got that shield. I forgot I got that shield. Oh, sure. But yeah. Sorry, I had to go deal with the kiddo, but yeah, I'm down for that 12. Sweet. Marksman, no lust. Chick sent me a fucking picture of a hunter. It says marksman, no lust. Alright then, see you later. No invite. Sanda folks, thanks for the sub. Alright, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick though. I'll be right back. Might as well say don't invite me, yeah. It's funny. I had a marksman hunter and a 9 Plaguefall who didn't use a single aim shot. Wait, what? What are you talking about? How's that even possible? I'm not even joking. That's hard to believe. I don't get it. There's a mailbox here. Let's get our loot or our gold. Let me see if I can find the log. I would be interested in seeing that. You'd have to post it in Discord though, probably, because I don't think YouTube will allow otherwise. What's your thoughts about Castle Nathria? Do you enjoy it? Yeah, I love it. It's probably my favorite raid ever, honestly. I would say comfortably my favorite raid ever so far. We'll see how it ends when we're... what it's like by the end. The problem is, like, I feel like it's going to be super short. I really hope it's not. Let this first season be long, man. The first season's always mad short. I feel like they're like, oh, we're going to do big things. We're going to get seasons out every 5 weeks. This is going to be crazy. And then halfway through the expansion, they're like, fuck. We can't, you know what I mean? So it's like the first season's always super short. It's like fucking like less than 6 months. I think like season 1 of BFA was like 5 months long. And then season 2 was like season 2 is like always way too long. And then season 3 always kind of ends up being like a little rocky. And then the final season's always like a year long. You know what I mean? It's like, no, let's just have them all be the same length and give our time, you know, whatever you got to do. I don't know. I just hope it goes that way. Because I really don't want to like get like halfway through Nathria and then the next raid come out. You know what I mean? I see that happening. I could see that happening already. I really like that shield, but there's just not enough blue in it. I feel like. I don't know, this weapon won't be being used any further, I don't think. Gotta find something. That's a good color. It's just a wrong yellow, I feel like. Awkward color scheme there. Wow. Those Uldor weapons are okay. That one's pretty good. It looks kind of a little bit like a Bastion thing as well. Just can't help but not like this one though. Wait, restored Archeus? Archerus? What is this? Where's that even from? It's a quest. Oh, Arceus was a... Oh, that was that. I got that in Classic. I remember that. Funny. It's supposed to be a two-hander, but it's not. So it's in the Cataclysm section, I guess. Because it was added in Cataclysm. Is that the same length as this one? Yeah, it is. Basically. That one's like glowing blue, though. That's interesting. I don't know which I like better, though. That one. Oh, there's the Azure Song Mage Blade, too. Saw the coolest Frosty Gate Transmog, all light blue and look like frost covered. Nice. You can't actually weapon enchant it though. Just need a better blue shield. There's no good blue shields. This one would go decent. No, not really. That one would go decent, but it's stupid alliance shit. Pretty much our only option, I feel like. Let's see what shields there are. Qualsarar every day. Qualsarar is cool, but it doesn't match the set at all. There's like no good blue shields though, is there? That one's at least slightly more color correct. Oh no, that would be nice. Maybe that one? Oh no, that's the one right there. Selfless Collector's Ward. Must be from the raid, right? One of these. Or maybe that one. That's probably the one I'd use. They're all from the raid, I guess, right? I finally got the Gleaming Qualsarar Mog for my Paladin this week after years of Onyxia. Oh, nice. Congratulations. There's no blue eye from these. This would have been a good one to have with this. It's a little too small, though. I love these shields. Oh, look at these color schemes. Oh, they're brilliant. I love because like the color kind of like radiates through as well. I can't wait until I can solo this. We're going to be doing a lot of BOD soloing. Really, all I got to do is the first boss. I have all the other gear. I have everything else on my DK. I just don't have the two-handed sword. And I don't have the shields. That's the only thing I actually need. And they're both from the first boss. I don't know if it's because I'm female or what. In-game, by the way. But these shields are so small. What is going on? What's that, a WAD thing? It's got to be a WAD remake of the TBC-looking shield, right? That one would go pretty good. Tyrant Valari, yeah. I recognize it. Oh, what is that? What the hell is this? Aegis of Salvation? Thanks for clarifying. It's in-game. Yeah, I mean, it is 2021. A lot of those are small on the mail tune, too. That's what she said, yeah. A Bulwark of Azzinoth. No, it doesn't go at all. Where do you get this? World drop? What? Like what? 6 days ago. It says solid drop for someone on my first kill of Orstus and Soritos, level 3 Kyrian Anima Collector Elites. Wait, this is from 9.0? Oh. Why is it here then? It looks like it would be from Legion based on the... Wow, that is really good looking. Whenever I'm in doubt, I hug my BOA. Nice. Oh, you mean Bulwark of Azeroth, right? Skull of Ruin. It goes alright. A little off topic though with that. What's your favorite spot to play? Meaning DPS, tank, or healer? Tank for sure, yeah. But I like healer a lot. I played healer a long time. Do we have a full group now? Yes. Skull Flame Shield I really need to get. I don't... Is there a good way to farm for that nowadays? Hey Metro, Azrai, what's up, buddy? Tank and healer are actually engaging. DPS not so much. No hate. Yeah, sounds like hate to me. Sounds like pure vitriol. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit of a mess, I'm sure, but we focus, so stay focused, stay focused, stay focused, stay focused, and we'll do well. As everybody's actually geared, we should be fine. Oh, this is a guy that Jix knows or something, isn't it? Wait. I got us a good hunter. He needs 2 minutes though. That's good. Keep looking at transmogs. Really? Is there no male coif helmet for plate? I think there used to be one in the game, but it's not available anymore, right? It's like there's this nonsense. This is like a leather fucking helmet, right? Like what the hell is that? It's like a leather helmet. Somehow plate could use it. Kind of depends on DPS. Hunter is kinda, well, you know. This key's rough this week. We'd be alright though. No, we'll be good. That's easy mode.
Think they can compete with the best combatants in all of Maldraxxus! Ha! I'll believe it when I see it!
So this priest is capable, because otherwise it seems like a great group.
Bring in the
Oh, it's my key. Let's put it in.
2, 1.
This isn't an average hunter, right? Good to see. Alright, so let's see what the route looks like from Jix's perspective.
welcome, one and all!
Oh god, you're pulling all of this?
It seems these upstarts think they can compete with the best combatants in all of Maldraxxus!
What the hell's that?
I'll believe it when I see it!
Why was that showing up now, but it wasn't before?
Prove entertaining!
Something's wrong there.
Challenger!
Kind of weird. It's changed. The weak ore is supposed to be Holy Shock, but now it's Judgment for some reason. What's that about? Oh no, that's a different weak ore. That's weird. Must be because I took this talent.
Let the bloodshed begin!
It's gonna be annoying, honestly. There's the wings proc. Hunter used Trank Shot, that's correct.
I will not be unmade!
If only Holy Pally had an interrupt, I would be in love with this spec. It's the only thing that keeps me thinking about Shaman, really. A couple ranged spells that they have are just so fun.
My blade will feast on your souls.
Didn't know you could bop out of that, but now I do. It's actually a big deal. Put them in the top 5% of hunters already. Nice. Top 5%, Jesus. It's weird. Anyway, and he trapped the ghost as well. Damn, you hit the jackpot. Again, this is a guy that Jix like pushes with, I'm pretty sure.
It seems our little pups have some fight after all. Now that the preliminaries are over, the real trials can begin.
It was probably because I had the guy bopped. I bopped the priest, so maybe that's why. Let's see where we're going here. This way? Oh, okay. This is the way I normally go as well. Stay out here and let him get these out.
So fleeting, so fragile.
Or no. Oh, he's already got them. It's a pretty tough pull right here. What's going on? Target is not in line of sight. Why would that be the case?
You are no longer dealing.
Saved me the lay on hands though, so that's fine. You can get a thing that looks like Skull Flame. Yeah, no, I already have that one. I want the actual Skull Flame shield. And this wing proc doesn't happen very often. It's like a lot less than 10%. There it is. What happens if I have wings up already and it procs? Does it extend wings or does it do nothing? Oh, this would be a test. We'll see what happens. Nothing. Joke mode. It doesn't. It's like vision of perfection. I see.
You are no longer dealing.
You think yourself exceptional, gifted, but you will learn humility.
Stupid AMZ. I want to use big healing spells, but I never need to. That Prideful was going to be way harder than this. Oh, plus it heals us to full, so I never needed to there. Okay, this part will be the hard part. Let's see, so we actually wiped here last night. It's dispellable. Didn't recognize that. Oh god. Doing the exact same route, looks like. Oh, wait, yeah, we are. Or are we? No, no, we're not. Soulforged Bone Reaver, interesting. Never gone this way before. Why am I so slow? What's that about? That's bad. Guess it's a good thing that it picked me, though, of all people. I don't think I've ever fought this mob. Not even like on the beta shit. Does like a whirlwind, I guess? Is this the same mob that's in Necrotic Wake? Maybe not. Looks like it. Bone spikes? Yeah. Not quite. That's like a frosty mob. This one's like a kind of undeady mob. Just as I say that, he goes complete opposite way. Yeah, I've never fought this guy before. But the rest is normal, right? It always goes to the same last platform, doesn't it? Or no? Yeah, there's only the one final platform. It's the same mobs. So that means we're going to get a kind of messy Prideful here. We got to be ready for this.
Think yourself exceptional, gifted, but you will learn humility.
Where is that fucking fear? I didn't even see him. Completely eclipsed by the man, the red man. Yeah, I was able to do something. No lust either.
Your souls are mine to claim. Let your fears consume you. Wither in my grasp.
Oh, I have to do this mechanic as a healer, don't I? Yeah. Didn't even really think about that.
Relinquish your soul.
Or maybe I don't. No, I think I did this key as a DPS. And I remember having to do this, but as a healer you don't.
Let your fears consume you. I will rip
Oh, he got it off himself. That's nice. If only it also worked off Shield of the Righteous, then I would definitely take this talent 100% of the time, but it's a pretty big DPS loss because every time I use Shield of the Righteous, it just basically doesn't do anything. Talent does nothing. It definitely looks like no, as the healer, you don't have this mechanic yourself.
I will rip your soul from your body.
Oh. That was an interesting lust.
This does not end here.
Our challengers have passed the first trial, but they're still a long way from the title!
This way next. Interesting. So far, it's all the same splits. No Less Rag Hunter would have been a better pick. Disagree. It's relatively dangerous, but I don't think I needed wings. New strat lust at the end of a boss. It's definitely a good idea, yeah. Oh, we get this guy? This guy's like so much easier than the other one. Careful. Getting hit by that whirlwind there. As good as he is, didn't want to disappoint his hunter comrades. That's funny. Gotta make one ridiculous mistake as a hunter, right? No matter what. Wow. That's a surprising amount of damage there. Tell the hunter to summon Lust Pet quick. Lust dismiss him. Oh. Is that magic damage? More subs, thanks a lot. Snorlind. Is it actually working now? Is it actually like sub for sub now?
Mortals, you only delay the inevitable.
Oh, we have to actually do this like full pack too. I don't think I've ever fought this pack without a mind control. Windwalker mobs are Pugging right now. I'm itching to make an alt, and it's going to be a monk. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen good things. I don't necessarily know where it's coming from, but I have seen good things. Oh wow. This is the mechanics Seismical was talking about last night. You're saying this mob was just like literally killing them. Ardent Nevermore, yeah. Especially with quacking, a bit of a problem. What's coming out this guy? Why is he dying? Will you try Prop Pally? Not anytime soon, but in the future for sure. I mean, I've already played it a bunch on the beta, so I know what I'll be getting out of it, but I'm just not interested in it right now.
before the storm! Fall before the storm! Run away to power before my might!
Even though he's so strong. Yeah, well, that's Jix. He's strong himself, so that helps.
My blade knows no equal! Run away to power before my might! Show me what you can do!
Oh, you can't heal the guy going down? Guess that makes sense. You probably wouldn't want to, honestly. Guess we're just committing a boss or what?
Run away to match my strength! That was a good. Another trial down. Looks like we might have some real contenders here.
Alright. So that was interesting. We didn't get Prideful there either. So this doesn't really seem... Last Pride is fucked? Wait, why is that? What does that mean? I don't get it.
Look what we have here. Fresh meat.
You think yourself exceptional, gifted.
Prop Pally is more fun than it was in BFA. I enjoyed it a lot. Sweet. Glad to hear that. I definitely like it more than I liked it in BFA, that's for sure. See that? Like, how? I don't know, man. Just like, alright, no matter what happened in the last 30 seconds, we are now full health. What is Decaying Blight? I was unaware that that was a mechanic. This part does kind of suck with Necrotic or with Quaking though. Yeah, people talk about skipping this. So what do you just run right by him or what? Just have to wait. Interesting. It's very interesting. Oh, we aggroed it.
Beware.
Yep. Well, I probably shouldn't have wasted my biggest CD on healing people in between combat.
Beware.
I don't know what's going on with that guy. Was he standing in something? Lagging? Not a mind. Wouldn't be surprised if I was on YouTube then, though. Been having a lot of problems with that.
You think yourself exceptional, gifted, but you will learn humility.
He actually attacked from over there. That's interesting. I thought this would be line of sight.
Beware.
Jix was thinking about pulling it all. I appreciate that he didn't. I don't know if I'd been able to handle that.
Beware.
I could tell you were. I saw your character. Look, kind of edging over. I've seen it before. Not my first time seeing it. It's funny. I'd like to do Wrath of the Lich King Dungeons and Mythic Plus. That won't be happening, but can always do them scaled up in crummy time there. Pretty fun, actually. When was Mythic Plus introduced? Legion, technically, but challenge mode was basically the progenitor to it, and that was in Mop. Mop and WAD. Basically the same system, it's just, well, it's the same purpose, but it's a completely different system. I think I've healed this priest more than I've healed everybody else put together. I'm so glad they added Mythic Plus. Not sure I would still be playing WoW. It's definitely the best, like, most repeatable system they've ever added, right? So this is gonna sound weird, but I like eating pizza with hot Cheetos. I forgot the Cheetos, and I'm disappointed. All right, that you were right. It did sound weird. Very weird. Well, I definitely like this talent. It's fine. It doesn't really help that much, but it's definitely better than the other talent. Used to be a raid nerf and be an Antaurus. I used to be a raid nerd, I guess, and be an Antaurus 24/7 back when I started playing in Legion. Nice. Was supposed to proc Pride on Big Pat, then Shroud last two. At least that's what we normally do. Right, no Shroud. Got it. Interesting. Alright, this fight will be interesting. Let's see this shit. My magic reaches beyond your mortal ken. The route is to make sure we have Pride for that double Arbalest pack. Ah, fair enough, yeah. Yeah, it's DK. I can just fucking grab it. So no issues. Lost on the pole again, huh? Can't wait for wanton slaughter. We can Devo for the ads. Oh no! I just used it on the fucking ads instead of on the players. Jesus. I was like so relying on that. Shit, I just accidentally used. That is the only thing that sucks about that spell. You have to make sure you're targeting a player with it. It would be better if we tanked them in the corners. Well, I have nothing left. I guess in a few seconds we'll have our famous combo, which we now have, and it's over. Alright, we did it. Use the extra proc conduit for... I don't have any conduits, like literally I have none. This is all I have. Do I even have that conduit? It's a potency conduit, and I can't imagine it's better than that one. Maybe. Oh my god, we're getting all kinds of shit. Another ring. Sweet, that's a good ring. Socketed as well. Another huge upgrade. Another socket too. Can you show overall healing from the Demon Hunter? Yeah, sure. You mean his spells? Not a lot of spells on there. Blood DK's got like 50 spells on there. It's funny looking. Alright, I think that's enough for today. Got a lot done. I mean, getting a 12 done is as you're gonna get, really. We got the other side as well, but I don't think we'll do it. Thanks a lot, Jix, and I think Matt as well, the name. Thanks a lot for coming and helping. That was really nice. And you were worried about a 12. No, it was something to be worried about, but yeah, I don't know at this point. The character's really playing above its item level. I need to get a boot upgrade, and I need to patch a couple more holes here. We still got this 171 cloak, but Gear's coming along. Don't have any enchants either, really. Let's go get that gem real quick. Good runs, Metro. Yeah, thanks a lot for coming, man. It was easy, yep. Thanks to the DPS we had. Good damage there. I'm just glad you got all range. The play sucks as melee. Yeah, we got 1 melee and 2 range, so that helps. What eye level is comfortable to play at 10? I don't know. Unsure. That's gonna be based on the player, not the game, I think. So I could not possibly predict that. That sounds terrible. That's got to be very maybe raid centric. I started doing 10s at 190 to 195. Nice. I want to try the aggressive Venter build, but my druid is still at 50. Oh god. Oh, bear druid build. Yeah, no, that you have to be 60 for that. Well, you don't have to be, but it definitely helps. Okay, one more verse gem, and then that's gonna be it, guys. So thanks for watching. It was a good one. Unfortunately, I will not be able to stream tomorrow. I gotta do some IRL stuff. Gotta take down the Christmas decorations finally. Gotta get that done during the day there. So we'll see. I'll probably be back Monday, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, try to get some more keys done on my DK, maybe overnight as well. So keep an eye on the sheet, see if anything new gets updated. We got some really good keys yesterday, so up to 13 something now, and that's that. So bet you can buy 184 Covenant gear from the vendor. I don't have the renown, unfortunately. I didn't gain any renown from these keys this week either. I don't know why. It depends how comfortable you are with your class and dungeon, I feel like. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Maybe Keystone Master. Yeah, I might be trying for that. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We will see you in the next one.